In this one, we're going to be playing through an ODI match between India and South Africa in the smallest ground in the world, Eden Park, New Zealand, and I'm going to have a ball first here. This might be a very high scoring match because straight boundaries are literally only, I think, 50 meters long. That is it. First ball, Bumrah to Quinton de Kock. We have two slips. We're going to try to attack for a while, but if they start scoring fast, then of course we'll have to change plans. Just a single run of the first ball. I'm going to try to get the ball across. Try to get the outside edge. This is not overcast conditions, but it's not sunny either. It's somewhere in between. As you can see, shadows aren't really visible. Oh my god, wow. Fourth ball of an ODI match and he's trying to send it away. We have two slips, but still away from those two fielders as well. That's a horrible ball, but almost got a wicket there. Another very aggressive looking shot. Let's try to clear the small boundary, but this has got the pad and then almost to stumps. That's hit, but I don't think it's gonna be in the gap. One bounce. I mean, even if they manage to score, let's say 350, I think we should be able to chase it down. This is not a big ground. That's it. This might be gone. This is gonna be taken. Big boundary, probably the biggest part of the boundary, and there are two fielders there. But of course, tries to go over it. Not the smartest play there by the AI, but we will get our first wicket. So far, winning the toss and bowling first hasn't backfired. At least not yet. Bat pad. Look at where fine leg is standing. He's so close to the keeper. Room given. This is going behind point. Strange looking shot. It has gone to third, man. That is like a Sanjay Surya like shot. Room again, this time off the middle of the bat. Well, finally their aggression is starting to work. Still scoring at less than 4 runs and over, but it's not gonna take long to make up. That's another big swing, man. Beautiful pat swing. Thank God he didn't get all of it, because the ball would have been on the roof. Overpitched again. In the air and 4. Weird boundaries there towards mid wicket and towards extra cover as well. And again, I think I might have to remove second slip now. They are starting to swing at everything. That's it. Away from that deep extra cover. Fielders waited and opened the face. Down the leg side, sweetly done, misfield. They've been dealing in boundaries, not a lot of running. That's full, that's a shot and a half, man. Inside out drive almost. It has gone to extra cover. Actually, to almost to point, in fact. The ball was aimed at the off stump. Beautiful looking shot. Same shot. There are two fielders there, falls in between. Rickleton, out of 26, he scored 18 runs with that same shot. Outside edge again. I just removed second slip 4 overs ago. This, I think, would have gone down his lap. That's a beautiful shot. Another misfield and another boundary. Only boundaries and dot balls, nothing in between. That's been played beautifully. They're gonna come back for 2, I think. No. I think they could have. It was hit in the gap. But with these boundaries, it is very hard to run 2s. Outside edge and puts it down. Coming from around the wicket. Almost worked. That's been flagged. That boundary is weird. It'll only be 1. Flicked. And a slight misfield for. Even after the power play, they're managing to keep the scoreboard ticking over. Now with just ground shots. That's a horrible ball. Absolutely horrible. And that guy wasn't even moving. God knows what he's doing. At backward square leg. This is some horrible bowling. Goes for the sweep, doesn't get anything on it. Are they gonna come back? I don't think they can. Good call. Wonderful. No one backing up. Why is the keeper in the middle and he's at the 30-yard circle for some reason? What is he doing there? That is some strange feeling by everyone involved. The backup misfields, the bowler misfields, and then the keeper just stands there for some reason. That's a weird looking shot. Once again, deep backward square leg isn't going to move until the ball is almost at the ropes. Okay, I think they're going to start picking up now. Our bowling is getting worse. Caught very hard there from Bavuma. This has been an amazing partnership. They've been scoring a little slowly, but 9 wickets in hand, that can change. Now they're gonna run for this. No overthrows, please. Oh my god. Oh, they're gonna try to come back for 3. The ball didn't even cross the crease. In the end, to Rickleton, 50 of 64. Smart running though. Shot, that's in the gap, and the captain will also get to 50. Wonderful partnership. We need a wicket as soon as possible. That's 2 full and 2 straight, and with these boundaries, cannot bowl. They're not at all. I'm just gonna try to hit straight when I get the chance to bat. I'm gonna only play ramps and straight drives, nothing else. That's been pulled to mid on, and he will get 4. And that too against a bowler. Bumrah bowling 150 almost. That shot should not have worked. Room chases it, adds and another drop catch from the keeper. That's a beautiful looking flick. There is the gap there, and because this boundary is weird, that mid-wicket boundary is just awkward. That's a pretty good ball. Again to that small region. Look at that. Mid-wicket first came in, and then as soon as the ball passed, he went chasing after it, but of course not enough. Opens the face. That ball really moved. This is actually pretty good bowling, but we are getting smacked. Sweeps it fine. Still yet to pick up a wicket with Kuldeep Yadav, even though we've been very good so far. Very economical also. That's another decent ball, but this is some amazing placement. He's just playing with the field. Ball is moving also. Down the leg side, no, not like this. An amazing partnership comes to an end in the most flukiest way you can ever imagine. He's trying to flick it from the wide line, and he's a left-hander. And still the keeper somehow takes it, no problem. And remember, this is a spinner bowling, so the keeper was right up to the stumps. That should not have been taken. Cut. Our fielders have become very good at diving, but not very good at diving and stopping the ball. That's been flicked. I think once again it is in the gap. These guys are jogging, but at least it will be cut off. Another pretty expensive over from Pandya. 6 overs, we're going to be 54. That's cut as well. This should not have been cut. Neither was it short, nor was it wide. Still 4. That's a very weird looking shot. Looked amazing though, but the ball hasn't gone anywhere. Probably a precision shot or something. And again, Bavuma is playing some really weird, very good looking shots. That's a full toss. Look at that guy. Wonderful fielding, man. Wonderful. That was a pretty decent over up until then. This should be taken, and it will be. That fielder has been standing there for almost the entire innings. Pandya has gotten smacked. This was another smack. It has been middle, but doesn't get elevation. We'll finally get wicket number 3. Markram comes in now. They have 11 overs left. They can still do some damage. Look at this. First ball, late cut. That was an off-pace ball, but doesn't matter. It's full toss, toes it, and Captain Bavuma will get to a century, 108 balls. He's batted almost the entire innings. I don't think he's gotten that much strikes. 0 sixes. So this has been a very classy ODI inning so far. Once again, cut. Why is he diving? He's nowhere near the ball. My God, we have 10 actors on the field, I think. Scooped, maybe a chance. No, I don't think so. I forgot which ground we are playing on. There is no hope. Even missed time shots in that direction will get 6. That's a good looking heave, but doesn't get connection. Almost carries as well. Now they are going for it. With the angle, and that's a beautiful looking catch. Runs in, dives forward, and that is seriously my favorite catch in this game, man. Seriously, no doubt at all. Look perfect, and we have removed Markram, I think. We are kind of running through their middle order, slowly but steadily. Another one of those clean hits this time of Brevis's bat. Not great connection, but in the gap. That's been glanced too long on. I've seen a pull, I've seen a sweep, and now look at these geniuses. Seriously, fielding has been so funny. That's hit straight. South Africa have not done this all innings, and this is probably the best strategy with small straight boundaries. This has gone such a long way. Hit. Wow. Wow. Wow, what a placement that was, man. 2 fielders pretty close in there. This could be out if the fielder was quite bad. I think it was too far away. Bavuma now starting to accelerate. 3 overs still left. That's it straight. Well, Brevis is the first batsman who's doing this. I'm sure this was like a 60-meter hit. Low full toss. A pretty good ball, but once again some awesome placement. Over one fielder's head and in between the other two at the deep. Scoop. This could be a chance, but again, very, very small boundary straight. Wow. Placement on point. These last 10 overs, they have really accelerated. Short ball pull. This could be a chance. No. Wonderful effort again. I don't know anymore because these players have become very good at diving. Not doing anything. 65 meters only. Full toss. That was supposed to be a Yorker. Ends up a nice juicy full toss. 48 of 19 for Brevis. We're leaking runs now. 315, but I still think we should be favorites. Hit with the angle, dives. No, he's not taken it. Another amazing looking dive. This time doesn't stick. I think we should be able to chase this down pretty easily if we bat even somewhat well, because anything down the ground will get us like 4 or 6, no problem. Look at this, comes running in. That's a pretty good dive, except I think he could have come running in instead of jogging. 147, can he get to 150? Yes, I think he will. Oh, there is another over left. And look at this celebration. 153 of 136. Should have probably accelerated a little faster, but 2 sixes, last over. 322 they put up. Let's try to not give away more than 10 here. 330, I think we still should be favorites. This has been hit with the angle, misfield, another beautiful dive, but it'll go for 4 on rebound. 53 of 21, look at that strike rate. And again, they are playing golf now. These are some clean golf swings. Only one. Who's on strike? Bahuma's on strike. Shot. This is pulled to long on. Almost another wonderful effort. Catches in and tries to bring it back in, but not today. 12 runs already. 2 more balls to go. And the danger man is on strike. This was in the arc, but I think we have finally got him. Probably too late. He's done everything he wants to. But well, We get the last laugh. One ball left. 60 of 24. An awesome innings. Jansen's gonna face the final ball of the innings. They could end up with 340. Let's hope they don't. Opens the face for late cut. Back foot late cut against a half volley. Tell me how that makes any sense. Still, South Africa end up with 338. I don't know. I think now the match is exactly 50-50. Score isn't that big, but it's not small or even averaging. 340 is a good score. Still, if we bat well with these boundaries, we should chase it down. I'm gonna start things off. Look at the camera. The boundary is so small. The camera has to pan above and then pan in. Start off with a solid forward defense. We are in no hurry. We just have to rotate strike. Boundaries will come automatically. We should just make sure we don't lose too many wickets. Again, on point. That sat up nicely. Pretty ordinary cut though. Couldn't get good connection on that. Cut again. Well, this was better than last time. Still yet to get off the mark. 5 balls. They might start off with a maiden over here. Shot. Cut. And well, this time in the gap. Took us 4 attempts, but finally we get it through. Fall open. The face should be at least 2. No. Throws to the wrong end. So we will make it. That was too full. And that is the shot of the match. Doesn't matter what South Africa played. Nothing is gonna beat that. Tried to pull that. Got the arm. And I think now we probably should try to be a little bit more active, or at least score singles. That's got the hip. 156, probably the fastest ball of the match. That came zipping in. Flicked through mid-wicket. Oh, come on, almost got it through. No, not this. We bowled an entire innings. I hope the match doesn't get washed off. It has not, but the match has been... Your total amount of overs have been reduced to 35 now. In 35 overs, we need 270. This DLS method is always a scam. And look at this. They've removed 15 overs. And they've removed only, what, 60 runs from the total. Not even 60, I don't think. Oh my god, this is such a scam. Seriously. Another rain delay and we are done. That's been flagged. Well, our initial plan of being very defensive and just protecting wickets, I don't think it's going to work anymore. We need to be a little bit more aggressive, which is not going to be that big of a problem. We don't have to bat 50 overs anymore, just the 35. That shortcut in the air won't carry to point. Risky stuff. Punched off the back foot, middle, but Jansen plucks it out of thin air. He's like 7 feet, but bends down and takes it at the ankle. That was too well timed to be taken like that though. Did nothing wrong, but we lost Rohit Sharma here. Very cheap as well. That's full, and that is a classic Kohli try. Over pitch delivery and just lent into it. Still, you should remember this is not a big ground. There's always that advantage. Bounce. They're definitely getting way more bounce and pace as well. Inside out drive, not timed well. We're gonna have to hurry. Quick throw and we might have been in trouble. Down the leg side, flagged. It is in the air and for a second it looked mistimed. But we'll get 6. Taking that risk works. Cut straight to the man. No comeback. Oh. It's also no ball, which is great. Now free hit. I'm going to try to go straight. If he bowls short, then of course we're going to have to go square. That's full, that's in the arc, and that's hit through the line. Even at the MCG, that is 6, man. That is one of the cleanest hits. It wasn't full, it was length. Late cut. Come on, this should be 4. The ball just stopped on its own. Cannot run an extra run off the throw. That we cannot do here. Punched away off the back foot, straight to the man, and a direct hit would have been over. Now I'm going to run an extra run. Running between the wickets has been shaky all innings. That is cut. That looked like a proper slapping cut, but the ball refused to go anywhere, just a single. He's scoring at almost run a ball. We need a little bit more than that though. That's it. That was a little too full. Only okay timing. But it has, I think, gone at least 70 meters though. $80-meter hit. Nice. We still need almost 220. This one sat up. Cut in front and a dive misfield and 4. That is a Dhoni-like cut against a spinner, cutting to extra cover. That's been tucked. Come on. Come back for 2. Horrible timing. Oh no, that is a very small throw. Still we get through. That is a risky run though. You should be careful running 2s. That's a shot, man. What a lovely on drive. Let that go for 4, man. Such a beautiful looking shot. On drive, on the up. We have been amazing so far with Kohli here. Down the leg side arm ball, I think. We should be able to come back for 2. Somewhat long throw and we will comfortably in the end. Slowly but steadily we are increasing our scoring rate. Like, that was a juicy gift there. I think we should have tried to go aerial. This one was faster through the air. Thank God not aimed at the stumps. That's a low full toss. Couldn't get all of it, but enough. More than enough. Bring up the 50-run partnership. Not wide enough for a cut. I think a late cut would have worked. Edged and gone. The extra bounce does me this time. It was supposed to be a full ball, but I think it was a cutter or even a slow ball. Bounce a little too much. Gets the shoulder of the pad. And Gill goes. This was a pretty good partnership. Now we have to rebuild. Right hand, left hand might help though. Hitting through the leg side with the left hander is a little easier. Look at that. Bounces just a little too much. Flighted. I tried to go big. Ball was nowhere near the pad. Umpire says no. That shot. Come on. Ball turned too much. I've tried to pull it over. Fine leg. Just 2 runs of this over. And he's putting. Can bounce. That shot. I moved across for the second time this over. You get connection. 14 overs, 82 for 2. Still a little under 6 runs an over though. This was an off-cutter, weak throw. 20 overs remaining and we almost need 200. We actually have to play T20 cricket now. With 8 wickets in hand, I think we might be able to do it as well. But one more wicket here and we are gonna be in some deep trouble. This has come in. I can't even see the ball anymore. That's how fast they're bowling. Too fast. That has zipped through almost over the keeper's head. That's it. That is the shot of the match. I've said that a few times, but this is gonna remain the shot of the match. Doesn't matter how many amazing shots we play. Look at this for a bat swing. We've struggled for 3 balls this over, but this was a low full toss and the cleanest shot over long on. That's been pulled hard along the ground. Fine leg, daydreaming. We'll let that one go. Lucky boundary. That's an off-cutter, very well bowled, under edge. Full again. This has been some brutal batting. How many sixes? 4 sixes in that 50 for Kohli. We have not run a lot. Strike rate of 144 as well. But we need to keep this going for at least another 50 runs. Hopefully we can get above a century here. That's a beautiful glance. That is an awkward boundary, so never know if it's going to go for 4 or not. Let's cut straight to the man. We're going to come through and get through as well. Direct hit, but we're still quick enough. This is in the gap. Come on, run. 2. It's going to be close, but we'll get through in the end pretty easily. Extra bounce again, but does not matter this time. And the beautiful looking on drive, just one. It went flying off the face. Off cutter again from Bosch. 2 more. And he can do it just like this. We need 1 boundary every over and then just run hard. In the arc, but quicker through the air. That should have been in the stands. Flighter, that's it. Pinpoint straight. Lands on the huge side screen. That has gone like a rocket, flat and fast. Oh, wonderful ball. Thank you for that. But this is going to be close. No, not that far away from the fielder. Maybe losing confidence, or I don't know. This was a horrible ball. Should have been. Again, 6. Try to play a late cut. That has come in. Off cutter. Bosch has been bowling those cutters so beautifully so far. This off cutter, that is a unlucky way to get out. If it had gone straight, if it was regular pace, we would have middled that late cut. But this has come in, got the body, then rolls back onto the stumps all the while. We stare there looking at the stumps and the ball like an idiot. Suddenly with new batsman in, it's not looking easy. Required run rate is gonna climb up. Another play and a miss. What an over. How many? 1 or 2 runs I think we scored that over. That's been pulled. Almost found the gap. Again, direct hit. It would have been over. I sent him back. Could have at least got the single. That's hit straight. Maybe a little mistimed. I don't know. But who cares? We'll get the 6. The match is not over. These last 4 overs have not been good. But we're going to make a comeback here. We need 124. So we need more than 12 runs an over. How did I miss? Again, horrible ball. Could have got the second one of the over there. That's a picture perfect Yorker there. Wonderful. Nothing I could do against that. Why is he appealing? That's it. No timing whatsoever. Doesn't even cross 30-yard circle. We lose another one. Iyer goes as well. 4 gone. We are running out of batsmen. The required run rate is climbing. We still need 120 runs. We need this partnership to work now. That's an amazing on drive. I have no idea why they had this field, but keep this field for another 3-4 overs. We'll make you pay. That's flighted up. And that was a throw down there. He's bowling like it's a test match, and even then it wasn't length. That's a beautiful ball there. Janssen, 157 almost. And the bounce as well. This was length. And look at where it ends up. Full toss, hits straight. This is a risky area. Hits the side screen. Pinpoint straight. Look at the beautiful sky. Flat. Whacked. That's been flicked away. Should be at least 2. Again, wonderful. Thank you for that. The only reason we put up almost 700 runs this match is because of the AI. That's been pulled. Only one fielder deep on the leg side. Dives, over dives actually. And it'll go under him. 2-4 start things off. That was a loose ball. Direct hit. This might be gone. We've had close calls, but for the first time South Africa get a hit on point. And we lose Ishan Kishan as well. 5 gone. Last batting partnership here. Full toss. And with this field, it is a free hit. 6 overs left. Required run rate is almost at 15 though. Extra bounce once more. We have to get through, but this is not looking good. Maybe we should try to attack on the back foot. That's full, but this I don't think is going anywhere. Good timing, but won't even clear the 30-yard circle. And we lose. I think it is Pandya, right? We are crumbling here, chasing this down. The required run rate, I don't even want to look at it anymore. Late cut off the middle stump. Rescue shot will only be 1. I need to attack, but... Oh, come on. We need Rahul back on strike. I thought I could get 2 last time. Now I'm just gonna go overthrow. The only man that can win it from here is on strike. Good news for us. But this, I don't know. It looks too much. That's full and that's been swung away. Maybe the match is not over. A few more of these throwdowns and we will be right back. That's been flicked through mid-wicket 2-2. We need to keep him on the non-strikers. And this ball, I think we can just try to swing it away with the other. And hopefully next over, we get like 25-30 runs. Starts off with a full ball. And this is the biggest hit, no doubt, in the arc. And as sweet as timing as anyone can hope. 114 meters. First ball, we started off wonderfully. We need 3 or 4 more of those in this over. Late card, this has not gone fine enough. I want 2, man. Come on, no throws to the right hand and will not be even in the picture. And all our hope is gone right there. Maybe just should not have run at all. Bad judgment. Rahul goes for 30 and then I think that is it. Oh, that's been hit. But I think will be taken. No. 1 bounce 4. Too little too late though. Swung away again. Once again just away from the fielder. 2-2 for Rana. Outside edge. Well, lucky number 3 is not so lucky. Play the same shot again. This one I think was just a little faster. Picked off the back foot. 4. Well, you're fighting till the last ball. We need 4s of every ball, almost. And we'll do it. 1 ball can be a dot ball. Everything else has got to go to the boundary. Picked up the back 4. This might carry over. Bumrah, what are you doing? 6 on a 4. 11 of 3. Let's try to go once more or do it. Try to keep strike now. That's been hit away in the arc and that will be 6. Are we gonna perform the biggest miracle ever, man? If we win it here, with these 2. That's been pulled. I think it is away from the fielder. It will be 6 now. Kuldeep Yadav as well. How many more do we need? In 10 balls, we need, I think, 32 runs. That is it. That's it straight, but no, I think I mistimed it. Once again, just a teeny tiny bit of hope has been destroyed here. 28. This is 6. Too much room, too full. Now we need 4 more big ones or 3 big ones and a boundary. And we will actually win this still. 23 of 6 for Bumrah. And we need 22 of 4 now. Outside edge, and well, that will be it. It was fun while it lasted. That was seriously an amazing cameo, but of course not enough. The required run rate was too far gone. We've gone all out for 253 here. Rain definitely is the reason we lost. I think 50 overs we probably would have chased down 338. Well, if you want to see another ODI, this time between India and Australia, another very tough opponent, click the video on screen. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 26 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.